Can you guys hear me? Just setting stuff up. Hi, Carl. If you say no sound, everyone else seems to be able to hear me, so maybe it's on you. It shows that I have sound. Don't know if you guys can hear the music in the background or if it's too loud or something. It's been a while since I streamed, so I'm just getting into it again. But yeah, today is just going to be some smart material creation and just in general seeing how things are going. Yeah, well, the bass is I'm just using like copyright free music. There you go. Now it's a different one. I don't know them. Just some random music. Okay. I am going to create smart materials. Okay, that's one. Now I need a list of smart materials I need. Okay, let's have a think. I need some dirty. So yeah, the beginning is a bit boring because I'm just deciding what everything I need to make. And I'm basically just looking at the assets I have, and based upon that, I can kind of guess what kind of materials they want. So it's like a crate, so I can see like, okay, I need some metal. This one will probably be plastic, dirty base metal. Painted metal clean, painted metal damaged, faded plastic, clean plastic. Yeah, during the boring parts, if you guys have any, I don't know, so, questions or something like that, feel free to ask. I know I've been quite silent, but I've been very busy. We have quite a few tutorials in the works currently, so don't think that I stopped making tutorials. I currently have 5 simultaneously um, being created. So, paint metal damaged, rust. Yeah, let's keep it at this. Oops. Okay. Dirty base metal. Let's get started with that. My bookmarks are so old it still says CG textures instead of texture.com. By the way, the reason that my website about the reference is so out of date and everything is because I'm working on something new, something much better. We had to start with Substance Designer. Well, to be honest, the basics. I would start just like on YouTube or just like an introduction tutorial. With Substance, it's important because it's a very technical program to first know how to actually use the technical side before you can make something look cool. It's the annoying thing of texture.com. That's why you always see me making like sideways shots also, because it's hard to know what kind of reflections you have when it's not like it. This one is dirty base metal. Okay, so it needs to be like a bit broken up. Let's have a look if I have this. Yeah, streams do not get saved. These are just like super random stuff. If I ever do like a proper stream, I will save, but I don't want to have this content on my website, on my YouTube. And yes, I do work as a freelancer right now, but I own my own company, so it's I'm employed by myself, so to speak. Yeah, that's a special thing. You are included in something special because this live stream will never see the light of day. How to stay motivated and stay away from burnout and negative thinking. Um, Understand that it takes a long time to really master art, and don't get discouraged. Don't take on too big projects, and give yourself a break. Like if you feel like it's not working out, just wait for a while. But don't try to push yourself, and don't, like, you can look at artwork from like really good artists, but don't ever compare yourself with them unless you are actually have the equivalent amount of experience, because it's unfair to expect that you with, for example, I don't know, 1 year of experience can go up against someone that has, for example, 7 or 8 years of experience. Just that's mostly just common sense. And that's about it. I think I've only had a burnout for 2 weeks once, and that's about it for me. And that was when I was a student. So that's the ironic thing. Like, I know what it's like, but you will get less burned out and everything the better you get. But you just kind of like need to keep that in mind and look at the people at ArtStation not with envy, but as inspiration. There's always a difference between Painter and Unreal Engine 5. You make the base in Painter, and then you export to Unreal Engine 5, and then you quickly go into Painter and just balance things out. The only tricky thing is that sometimes Unreal has problems with rendering metallic maps, which, like right now I'm making a metallic texture, which turn everything black. So that's something that you do need to keep in mind. So this one is called Dirty Base Metal. Let's add some specs to this. Substance Painter and Mari are very different. For games, you can barely use Mari. For film, you would use Mari, but I don't know a lot about Mari, but I have known people from the film industry that say that yeah, Painter is better for games. Mari is better if you just want to very quickly and messily texture something at super high resolution and stuff like that. Should I use real-time lighting or baked lighting when doing portfolio pieces for environment art? Depends on the piece. If it's a small interior, then sometimes it's good to show off baked lighting. But nowadays with Unreal Engine 5, you can pretty much do real-time lighting, and they will most of the time not judge you for it. But if you are, of course, applying for example, I don't know, a studio that does a lot of VR or mobile content, those studios, they require a lot more optimization. So for them, it is nice to see that you can do baked lighting. But if you're applying for like AAA or indie studios, yeah, often the real-time lighting is more than enough. Okay, specs. This one works quite well, and it's made by, well, me. Ha. But you guys can also find it. Many of these crunches I actually made. They are in the default of Substance. It's one of the things that I'm quite proud of. That I got to make like all of these. Oh hey, these are actually, they added them recently. Because these ones were a bit, but this one's done by me, this one, this one, this one, this one. Most of these are done. Looks like that they did not change it too much. Oh, this one looks cool. Yeah, that's cool. But yeah, sweet. Looks like they added some contrast controls, which is nice. Yeah, about Asus, he's talking about up here you have your tone mapping. And for some reason I have mine set to Sensormatic, but it's because Asus is, I think Sensormatic is closest to Asus, but I don't think Painter has it. I'm not completely sure. I often preview inside of Marmoset where I do set it to Asus. So it kind of just depends. Hey bro, is it really necessary to know 3D modeling very well if you want to become an environment artist or texture artist specifically? If you want to become an environment artist, it is definitely handy to know 3D modeling. If you want to become a texture artist, being able to sculpt and just know about 3D modeling is handy, but texture artist is a specialism. It's not often a profession that someone gets into without knowing anything else in terms of like environment art and everything. Often environment artists are often promoted to texture artists. Let's see, I've done that. Okay, now it's time for some actual top dirt. But I can probably steal one of my materials. Okay, so this is Substance Painter. I didn't know that. But yeah, that's how you say it? That's why I tend to just look at at Marmoset. Actually, you know what? One thing I can show you guys. Everyone look at my screen if you are interested. This is something that only the live stream will see. So it's one of those little gems. And it is the process on one of the biggest courses that I've ever undertaken. So give me 1 second. And then I will show you. And it's something that will hopefully come out within 1 or 2 months. And it's very different. Look at that. How to create high poly characters, and later on part 2, how to turn this into a video game character. That's what I call quality, if I say so myself. I didn't make it, of course, but guys who worked on Call of Duty and on Naughty Dog and everything, they created this for me. It's a full tutorial, over 150 hours of footage compressed into around 50 hours. With serious detail. I'm talking like serious detail. So I did make the renders to get a little bit of credit, but So yeah, that's something that only you guys will see. And I know, I think it looks awesome. I feel confident that it will be one of the best character art courses that's currently on any marketplace by the time it gets released. It's just that part 2, where you actually take this to final, that one will take quite a while, because the artist that created part 1, which is creating the high poly, he has deadlines. So I need to actually find a artist to pick it up for part 2. So the tutorial will be in 2 parts, because else it would be like a 150-hour tutorial. So yeah, it has everything organic, it has hard surface, it has marvelous with actual cloth, and it has traditional sculpting. The hair, of course, is just for the high poly. The hair is not going to be this stylized. The final is going to look more realistic, so it will have like hair cards and stuff like that. The knife, if you guys might have recognized it, there is already a tutorial on how to create the knife asset over here. And yeah, for the rest, it looks cool. I love it. I'm really happy with the result. If you might hear that, and I just love like the small little details over here, like the pads, and it is awesome. So yeah, definitely got my money's worth. But yeah, so look out for this. Of course, I know that most guys watching are probably environment artists, but it will definitely go over like quite a few things, especially in ZBrush and everything. So I hope we are going to also include the character art community a little bit more with this. Oh, the Windows 7 button. I actually have Windows 10. It's a program called StarDocs. For everyone who wants to know. It's really nice. I've used it for quite a while. Let me see. It also works for Windows 11. And basically you have like your start 11, start 10. And what they will do is they will make it look like whatever Windows you want. And they also have fences, which I also use over here. Fences basically allows me to organize everything. And then I can just double click to hide it whenever I'm recording or something like that. Which is why I like it. So yeah, it's cool. Sorry, just taking a sip. OCC Dirt. OCC Dirt, I need you to be... Hey, is there maybe like a texture that I can use? Whenever you see me not doing anything, it's because I'm doing stuff on my other screens. So just keep that in mind. Just trying to find a folder. I have a question. Job or freelance is better? I mean, deadlines are too strict in the film industry, but don't think so. There are strict deadlines in the game. I hear that there are strict deadlines in the film industry, yes. Gaming industry, it's depending on the studio. But I would say that you kind of need the job before you can do a proper freelance. Because you need the experience. Just jumping right into freelance, then you will often be out of your depth on most projects because you simply have not learned how to do a lot of stuff. When is your next environment tutorial coming? I am currently recording one on how to create a medieval town. I currently have another one in the works on how to create a stylized environment. And I have another one in the works on how to do lighting. like a full tutorial course dedicated to doing lighting. Those three are mostly in the works right now, and of course the character tutorial. And the stylized tutorial is being made by Zurab. I forgot his last name because he has a really long last name. And but basically he's just like an intermediate environment artist. And the lighting tutorial is being made by the lighting art director of DICE, which is kind of funny having such a high profile person. But yeah, so those are both going to be really sweet. But I don't know yet when they are released. Artists are busy people, it often takes a while. I have a tutorial in Unity, if that makes you feel better. But for the rest, I simply will be using Unreal Engine. I do have tutorials for props, but not 3ds Max specifically, because 3ds Max unfortunately is not a super popular uh, software to use, even though I love using it. But if I'm going to spend 40, 50 or 60 hours on a tutorial, I want it to be in programs that people actually will enjoy using. Is there no like replace color match? Source colors input. It doesn't. I never actually used this, so okay, fine. I'll do it in Photoshop because it's not working in Painter. I guess I could use HSL, but no, that just it's not the same. Okay, let's have a look. Wow, for 1024, that's really low resolution. Not that it really matters for what I want, but image, place color. I will think about doing something in Max because I do enjoy making stuff in Max, but this will probably not be like a 40-hour tutorial. So something that will be fun is next week I will be in a live stream with MSI in front of like, now we have like 34 viewers. That one will probably be like a couple hundred or 1,000 viewers. So that will be an interesting experience. Just talking about art and hardware and stuff. Always fun. Happy New Year. A little bit late, but thank you. Yeah, I get that this might not be the most interesting stuff to most guys. Also not to me. That's why I'm actually live streaming, because else I would be a bit bored. So you guys can join me in my boredom. Um, kind of dirt would work well. Metal. Yeah, I know. I've been very busy. And then live streams are unfortunately one of like the first things that kind of go out of the window. Too far away? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I think this material is done. AI art has already changed industry pipelines many times, but I get that you probably mean like that image generation AI. Maybe when it gets a bit better, yeah. To get like a base idea and then the concept artist can like refine it. I can see something like that happening. But it will not just replace all jobs for concept artists and everything. I doubt that. Okay, so that one is done. Next up we have painted metal clean and painted metal damaged. I am getting pretty tired. I don't know how long I've been live streaming. Probably, I feel like not that long, but wow, I'm quite tired. Let's see how long I've been live streaming. Oh, well. Let's just do this one more and then I will probably leave. That's all. See, painted metal clean, I literally have materials for that. Like substance materials, so I can probably use those like a base. Let me see, I just need to navigate to my other screen. And I need to open up Designer. Where did I make it for again? I forgot. I think I made like one for a tutorial. I just need to look into my own tutorials in order to see where I made that texture. No, no. Ah, the interior tutorial. That's where I made the painted metal texture for. Now I remember. Because why would I make something brand new when I can just rip it off? Something I made before. I got one of those moments where all of a sudden you feel really tired. Why only a bit ago it was like fine. Metal generic, final. It should be like I might have accidentally made that in. I'll open it up, but maybe I've made it inside of Unreal instead of here. But I know I once made painted metal. I'm 100% sure of that. Like many times even. Let's see if it wasn't the interior tutorial. Maybe there was a different one. I'm like super mistaken. Oh no, wait, for the train interior I also made it. I think. I hope. We'll see. Let's see, what's this? This is not painted, no. Oh wait, and I used it for the game asset creation. Sorry guys, I'm just going back and forth trying to find one specific material. Mostly because I'm just not in the mood needing to remake the entire thing. Really? This was the plastic I made. Oh my god. I expected something a bit better, to be honest. Wait, I'm actually not looking for plastic, I'm looking for painted metal. Okay, fine. I can't find it. I will have to make it. Unless I can go to textures.com and use that one as a base. But that's lazy. That's lazy even for me. Let's see what they have. See, that would be really lazy. Like I need material anyway. Yeah, some cool steel stuff. Yeah, like that painted metal is also not that amazing, to be honest. Okay, never mind. I'm going to make some painted metal myself. Let's have a look. Let's go in here. Second, guys, I need to prepare some stuff. So you will just be looking at like a still screen. So tight, I keep forgetting what I'm doing. Oh, by the way, for the people on here, I would recommend keeping your Friday open because I'm going to launch a challenge on Friday, an art challenge. So although it will run for like 1.5 months, just so you know. And the art challenge will also have some really cool sponsors, which you can find in Discord, who those are. Yeah, time to gather some reference. Substance designer tutorial on how to make windows for buildings. I would probably not even do that in designer because I can probably do it faster just making the windows in 3D and then baking them down, to be honest. So I'm not sure if I would do something like that. It's also very specific. My drag and drop has been not working as well lately. I don't know why. Like I just want to drag this here. That's it. Took me 3 tries just to do that. Okay, so we have our painted metal and then we also have a painted metal damaged, I believe, that I need to do. But this has just turned from a quick job into quite a bit bigger one. So I'll see how far I get. I swear I must. There was something I used the painted metal for. I completely forgot. I know I did like the rust for my gate, but let's see if I can do like some of this kind of paint damage also. Can just as well make two materials in one if I need to make them procedural. I think I about have everything I want for my reference. Gonna do this one. Oh guys, I have so much more reference. I have like another 1500 images just of reference. But I cannot upload it yet until the new website is done. So it might take months before, because I'm currently building a much better website. But more on that quite a while later. Okay. Pure ref. My friend. Where are you? There you are. Well, like I have more images, but I guess not. Okay, we have some images. Yeah, I'll do the base metal and then I'm going to relax for the rest of the day. I still need to watch the new movie from Doctor Strange, but I still have not had time for it. And today I'm too tired, probably. I know. Whenever I feel really tired, I feel like just watching anime. It's like it's like that form factor where it's just like 20 minutes, so you don't have to like put a lot of focus on it. I like that stuff. Okay, we will have painted metal clean. Am I calling it clean? Yeah, I'm calling it clean. Okay. Let's give it an ID. S07. Let's keep things organized. Let's go 4K. Telegraphedness. Okay. Okay, let's do this. It's actually been a while since I've been in designer also. Ah, so much stuff I'm missing out on. Uh-oh. What did I just do? Come back. Thank you. I didn't know that you can undo creating a package. That's weird. Paint, yeah, let's keep it metallic. Why not? And for the people watching, if you want, metal is one of the few times that you want to start with a norm map and not a height map, because You just want to go straight into the norm map, and we are going to do something like this. It's like a little bit specky, has some general noise in it. Maybe we can also do like some more thick, blurry noise, like you can see over here. That stuff is also pretty cool. But I would just want to give it like a bunch of options. So shiny. You can see micro cracks, but I don't think we have enough resolution for that. But you can definitely see. Wow, my other screen is really dark. Of course, you guys can see that, but I just noticed it. Okay. What do we have? I'm gonna go for some large scale noise to get started with. A Berlin noise, maybe, yeah. It's a classic, I guess. I'm going just a tiny bit of warping. Next, what I'm going to do is I need to have like a lot of small specs. Grunge shavings. Spots also not. Maybe I can steal something from Painter. This one is pretty good. That's also a nice tip. You can always just steal stuff from Painter. If you just right click and show in Explorer, they are actual .spcer files, which you can then just use in Designer. The reason they want to not use them in Designer is because they're bitmap based. Crunch shape. Is that the same as this one? It looks very familiar, but it's not. It looks very different on my small thumbnail. Yeah, wait, I guess I can do this. And then maybe like, make it like really small. And then, does it have a seed? Oh yeah, it does. Let's go ahead and just duplicate it again. Let's blend these two together. So let's do it on the big level. Oh wait, this is an SPSER file, so I probably need to be like way more conservative with my notes and everything. Because else they will be very slow when I actually use them inside of Painter. So instead, let's just do something like this. Let's have this one here. And then there we go, see? And that breaks up the tiling a little bit. Next one will be difficult. It's a non-uniform blur grayscale. I don't think I have enough resolution for it, but we'll see. And then I need to invert. Which one do I need to invert again? The bottom one? Yeah, the bottom one I need to invert. Point 1. Looks really bad. That also looks really bad. That looks also really bad. Okay. Hamza, yeah, I do check the feedback channel often. Or sometimes, sorry, sometimes. It's just sometimes I'm too busy to actually give feedback. I see almost every post you guys make in Discord. I see. It's just hard to how say it? Hard to get back to all of you. Because by now the Discord server does have, I don't know, 1,200 people. Might be small enough by this point to get this effect over here. They are a little bit big, but yeah, they are a little bit big. Ah, that's difficult. Anything else maybe that I can use? So I do like this one, but it just does not agree with my reference. I don't see anything else that really even gets close. Yeah, I guess we have like the dirt ones. Okay, Jelly, I don't know what that was all about, but No, this video will not be uploaded. This is a one of a kind, so to speak. And I'm also not exactly doing anything interesting. Let's look a little bit closer to what I'm looking for. A little bit closer. Really, did that many assets use the same workflow? I know that the video is popular, but it was like one of the fastest videos I ever threw together, to be honest. Crack generator. I can remember I also made a crack generator before, but I once again don't know where it is. Personal nodes, master crack generator. Is that it? Ooh, yeah. It's been a long time since I made this. Ooh, that's really expensive. Maybe not the best one. Let's try external nodes. How expensive is this one? 40. Yeah, okay, let's go with this one. It's a little bit cheaper. Even though I did not make it, that's okay. I just need it for something quick. What's annoying is that it's always going like towards the center, which I do not like. Don't know I can. I guess by setting the spreading a bit higher, but I can fix it, but I kind of want. Oh, the same stamps. Yeah, not my intention. I did encourage people to just use stuff they want themselves. Just curious. I'm going to open up the crack generator, see what is actually inside. It's an interesting FX bet. because I cannot open it. Okay, well then, fine. Then I will use another technique. I have a question, why we are creating texture in Subs Designer if we were already creating that in Painter? I might skip some. It's because this is the base material. In Painter, if I create smart materials, it's more layering on top dirt and layering on top things like, I don't know, small non-map details or random colors or something. However, this texture is way too complicated because I want to have like a really painted look that looks very good up close, that is later on also going to become like peeling paint and stuff like that. So with an advanced material like that we can go from this to this to this all in one material, I simply need, or at least I choose to use a procedural material because it's much easier. I wish that they had like a shuffle note. I call it a shuffle note, but it's like one of those notes where, how you say it? Where you just plug something in like this and it will just randomly shuffle it around. I know that we do have like the patch note. What's it called? Make a tiled patch, which sort of does the same. But I don't know. It's not the same exactly. I guess what I can do is I can set this one to 1, which means by 4, which means that then if I set this one, the distance to 64, which is 1 back. Oh no, you know what? 1 is actually fine. And then I can use this one to do like size variation, rotation variation, so that kind of like match thing. I don't know. No, actually, you know what? No, that does not do what I want. Because it keeps it at the center. But it is a cool trick. It's an old school trick, but old school tricks can still work. There you go, see? It's like old school trick too. Oh no, wait, actually this does work if I set this order on. There we go, now it works. So now it doesn't feel like everything is going towards the center and it just kind of like randomly goes to places. And if I then I have like these little bumps, which I know how to make. I don't know if I have the resolution to make them. This is the current resolution. No, I don't need displacement for this texture. It's simply too complicated shapes for me to make in Painter. That's the general idea. Oh, a slope low grayscale. I need a non-uniform low grayscale. Don't think I have enough resolution for this. Maybe if I lower it later on, if I set this one to 64 and then I do a histogram scan to increase the strength a little bit more. Maybe, yeah, that works, I think, a little bit better. So let's do like 0.3. Oh god, it's just so... That's what you get when you just don't have enough resolution for your blurs. It does not look exactly amazing. I hope I can fix it by doing a blur high quality grayscale after it to kind of like smooth everything out. And then blend it again using my original cracks, and then I sort of get the same effect, but then I need to like lower it down. Oh, and I need to go in here. So my mask position down a little bit more. Okay, so let's say that we have something like this. It's about the limits of the resolution, and then a normal. See, we can just do a transform. Now I look at it. I also want you to be a transform. And the reason I'm doing that is because transforms are just way cheaper. Then we have these tiny cracks over here, for which if I lower down the intensity, do a normal combine. Sorry if you can hear my cat meowing. Um, 1 second, let me close my door. My cat is like 18 years old, so she just randomly sometimes meows. Ubisoft. How did you get in Ubisoft? Did you have an amazing portfolio? Not at all. I did not have a good portfolio. The thing that got me into Ubisoft was probably good timing and my artists. Sometimes Ubisoft has like these hiring sprees where they just hire so many artists, and I was part of that. And it was actually my only offer at the time because I had to leave Playground Games because my contract was over. And let's have a look. Do I still even have my artwork? I might not even have the artwork anymore. Oh yeah, here I do have it. This is the art test that I did for Ubisoft, which I did, it says 5 years ago, but it's longer. It's been 6 or 7 years ago. So it's like, if you looked, I did not even add a roughness to my dirt. My dirt just looked shiny and everything, so it looked quite bad. But this is way back, and back then, of course, the standards were always also a bit lower. But this is what got me into Ubisoft. Yeah. Okay, so I got that noise done. I'm going to add one more type of noise. Well, okay, two more types of noise, and then I'm going to head off. The other one is just going to be like a very easy one. It's like a very ploppy looking this might work. If I just grab this and like blur it a really large amount, and then do like a norm map. Just add that, give it some of that painty look. Yeah, this should do the trick for now. So we have our tiny cracks. Spots. Large noise and small noise over here. And I'm just going to quickly save this. Go. Okay, awesome. So that's about it for this live stream. I know it was not the biggest one, but I just wanted to do like a quick live stream, so I'm just going to save my work. Then I'm going to head off. So if you have any last questions, ask them now in the last few minutes, and else you can of course reach me on my Discord. And for the people who are here who don't know about the Discord, let me just quickly. By the way, these are going to be the sponsors for our challenge. So we have really cool people: JRO Tools, Rhythm Lab, Flip Normals, Decagon Textures, Adobe is a really big sponsor, Vertex School is a big sponsor, Game Textures also. So let me just quickly press like invite. I just want to do like a never. Yeah, there you go. So there's the Discord. And at this point, I will also remove this message because we are no longer live. And that's about it. Oh wait, I was saving my reference. Almost forgot. But yeah, so designer, basically all I did is I made some small scratches, as you can see over here. I made some very small bumps over here, and I made some large noise, and I just combined those all together to get something similar to over here where you can see this. And now it's just a matter of, sorry, my cat. I don't know if you hear that, but as you can see, I keep getting distracted. I probably don't have enough resolution for this to actually translate it later on. So yeah, maybe not the most interesting live stream. I will try to do one where I just do some actual modeling or some like proper texturing, but it's not always fun in games. Sometimes you just need to go through like the more boring stuff. And that's okay. It's also part of being an artist. It's not always creating the most amazing cool stuff. Anyway, I will see you guys all some other time. Don't forget to check out the Discord. And remember that in 2 days, on Friday, the challenge will launch. It's an environment art challenge, so if you want to join, keep an eye out on Discord, or you will probably see it coming along online and stuff like that. I can see there's one last question, so I will wait for that. Man, dude, send it within a minute. I know that there's like a delay, but If you want your question answered, then I'm going to relax. So you're going to use texture you made in Designer and put that in Painter to apply it, or how it works? Yes, that's literally it. I'm making a texture in Designer, and I will expose some output, so I will give in Substance Painter control over how strong the details are and stuff like that, and how many of them there are. And then I'm going to basically use it inside of Substance Painter to create my smart material. And then all I have to do in Painter is maybe like layer on a little bit more localized dirt using smart materials, and that's it. Any quick tips on how to begin as a 3D artist? Honestly, just start with the basics. Try a little bit of everything out, see what you like. Look at, I personally learned everything when I started on YouTube. So I would recommend just have a look on YouTube to find your intro and stuff like that. And see what you like. And in the beginning, just have fun and just try to make the stuff you like, but don't worry if it looks absolute shit, because it will often take quite a while before it starts looking good. I get into working, I already got some good skills, like a freelancer better. I personally believe that if you are able to get a job in the industry before becoming a freelancer, it's better, because there's so much stuff that you learn on the job that you will not learn when you are a freelancer. But not everyone has that luxury. It depends, like your country and stuff like that. How cool is VR modeling? VR modeling is not cool. VR modeling is basically just very optimized modeling. At least that's my opinion. But okay, I'm gonna go, guys. So I will see you all later. Thank you for watching, and I will try to do a few more live streams. Keep an eye out on all of the channels. There will be many tutorials that are going to be released, including a AAA character creation course, creating stylized environments for games, later on creating game art tools for Unreal Engine, lighting environments and props for games, and a medieval town course, and also a prop texture course. So trust me, I'm not sitting idle, even though I've not posted a tutorial in the past 1.5 months. More stuff is coming, so I hope that you guys will like it. See you later. Bye.